7 launches, 7 giant leaps for spaceflight. Just 10 years ago, the space community raised their eyebrows at SpaceX's ambitious vision. A fully reusable spacecraft larger than anything we'd ever seen before. Today, we're not just watching history unfold. We're witnessing the rapid evolution of space technology with each Starship flight. The 7th mission brought both triumph and valuable lessons. As Elon Musk revealed, the flight achieved 60% of its objectives, a significant milestone in these early stages of testing. While the mission faced its share of challenges, including some dramatic moments during re-entry, it delivered a game-changing achievement, the successful recovery of the Super Heavy booster. But this story isn't just about percentages and technical achievements. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible in spaceflight. The same day that Starship took to the skies, Blue Origin's New Glenn made its debut, marking a historic moment in the commercial space race. In today's video, we'll break down the crucial details Musk shared about Flight 7, analyze the unexpected challenges that emerged, and explore what these developments mean for the future of space exploration. This is Elon Musk 24 Hours, bringing you the latest in SpaceX's journey to revolutionize space travel. Let's dive right in. The moment of truth came as Starship's Super Heavy booster thundered back through Earth's atmosphere. The massive rocket, traveling at speeds exceeding twice that of a bullet, faced forces that would tear apart most aircraft. Ground control held their breath. This wasn't just another landing attempt. This was the culmination of years of engineering, countless setbacks, and unwavering determination. As the booster descended, its grid fins sliced through the air with surgical precision, guiding the massive structure toward its target. The Mechazilla tower stood ready, its robotic arms, affectionately nicknamed chopsticks by the SpaceX team, poised to attempt what many had dismissed as impossible, catching a 230-foot-tall rocket booster in midair. Elon Musk later described this feat as catching a fly with chopsticks. But that analogy barely captures the complexity. Each movement had to be perfectly choreographed, each calculation precise to the millisecond. The slightest miscalculation could result in catastrophic failure. Yet against these overwhelming odds, the catch was successful. But the story of Flight 7 isn't just about this historic catch. The mission revealed both tremendous progress and sobering challenges that lie ahead. The upper stage, despite achieving several critical objectives, encountered problems that would ultimately prevent its survival during re-entry. The heat shield tiles, designed to protect against temperatures exceeding 1,500 degrees Celsius, showed vulnerabilities that the engineering team hadn't anticipated. The contrasts of the day were striking. While the booster's recovery marked a major victory, the engineering team watched as data streams revealed the upper stage's struggles during its descent. This duality, success intertwined with setback, has become a familiar pattern in SpaceX's journey, but it's one that continues to yield valuable lessons. What sets this mission apart is the rapid pace of improvement we're witnessing. Just hours after landing, the booster was already being prepared for its next potential flight. The turnaround time, a mere 2 hours and 14 minutes from landing to mount positioning, shattered previous records. Compare this to Flight 5, where the same process took over 6 hours. These aren't just numbers. They represent a fundamental shift in how we approach spaceflight. The mission's aftermath revealed critical insights that will shape the future of Starship. Engineers discovered that vibrations during ascent may have compromised some heat shield tiles before they were even tested in re-entry. The forward and aft flaps, crucial for controlling the vehicle's orientation, didn't perform as expected. A fuel leak affected the Raptor engine's efficiency during key flight phases. Each of these challenges presents an opportunity for innovation, but perhaps most telling was what happened on the ground. The small fire observed on the booster after landing, while not catastrophic, highlighted the delicate balance between pushing boundaries and maintaining safety margins. The SpaceX team had seen similar issues before, and their iterative design process had already begun addressing these concerns. The timing of Flight 7 added another layer of significance to the mission. Just hours before Starship took flight, Blue Origin's New Glenn made its inaugural journey to space. This wasn't just coincidence. It marked a pivotal moment in the commercial space race. Two of the world's most ambitious aerospace companies, showcasing their achievements on the same day, each pushing different technological boundaries. New Glenn's launch wasn't without its own drama. While the massive rocket, powered by 7 BE-4 engines, achieved successful orbital insertion, the recovery attempt of its first-stage booster ended in failure. This stark contrast, SpaceX's successful booster recovery versus Blue Origin's lost booster, underscores the immense challenges these companies face. NASA's response to these developments was particularly noteworthy. Administrator Bill Nelson's congratulatory message wasn't just diplomatic courtesy. It reflected the space agency's growing reliance on commercial partnerships for its ambitious Artemis program. Starship's successes and lessons learned directly impact humanity's plans to return to the moon and establish a permanent presence there. Looking ahead, SpaceX's goals remain characteristically bold. The company that has already achieved over 400 successful booster landings with its Falcon 9 rockets is now aiming higher, much higher. Musk's vision of 1,000 Starship launches per year might seem outlandish, but so did landing and reusing rockets just a decade ago. The target of monthly Starship launches by the end of 2025 represents the next stepping stone toward this ambitious future. The engineering challenges ahead are formidable. The heat shield issue isn't just a matter of better adhesives or stronger tiles. It requires rethinking how we protect spacecraft during the violent process of atmospheric re-entry. The flap system needs more than simple reinforcement. It demands innovation in materials science and control systems. The fuel leak points to the need for more robust propulsion system designs. These aren't just technical problems to be solved. They represent the cutting edge of human achievement in space exploration. Each successful launch, each failure, each lesson learned pushes the boundaries of what's possible. The data gathered from Flight 7, both its successes and setbacks, is already informing the next iterations of Starship's design. The improvements in turnaround time tell an important story about SpaceX's operational philosophy. The reduction from 6 hours to just over 2 hours for booster processing isn't merely about efficiency, it's about making spaceflight routine. Every minute saved in processing represents a step toward making space more accessible, more practical, and more integrated into our future as a spacefaring civilization. As we analyze the aftermath of Flight 7, one thing becomes crystal clear. We're witnessing the birth of a new era in space exploration. The challenges encountered aren't setbacks in the traditional sense. They're waypoints on the path to making fully reusable spacecraft a reality. Each problem solved, each system improved, brings us closer to the day when launches to space are as routine as commercial airline flights. The significance of recovering a booster traveling at hypersonic speeds cannot be overstated. This achievement, combined with the lessons learned from the upper stages challenges, provides a clear roadmap for future improvements. The engineering team's ability to identify, analyze, and address issues between flights demonstrates the power of SpaceX's iterative development approach. The presence of both Starship and New Glenn launches on the same day serves as a powerful reminder that we're living in a new space age, one driven by commercial innovation and competition. This isn't just about individual company achievements. It's about pushing the entire industry forward, creating new possibilities for scientific discovery, commercial applications, and human exploration of the solar system. Flight 7 has shown us that in the realm of space exploration, success isn't measured just by perfect missions. It's measured by how we learn and adapt from each challenge. As SpaceX continues to push the boundaries with Starship, we're not just watching a company test a rocket. We're witnessing the evolution of humanity's future in space. The successful booster catch, the rapid turnaround time, and yes, even the upper stage challenges all contribute to this remarkable journey. Next month promises even more exciting developments as SpaceX prepares for Flight 8. Will they overcome the heat shield challenges? How much faster can they make the turnaround time? These questions keep us on the edge of our seats, and we'll be here to bring you every detail as the story unfolds. If you want to stay updated on Starship's journey and get the latest analysis of SpaceX's achievements, hit that subscribe button and join our community of space enthusiasts. Share your thoughts about Flight 7 in the comments below. What impressed you most about this mission? Thanks for watching Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we keep you at the forefront of space innovation. See you in our next video. In the heart of Starbase, Texas, a revolutionary chapter in spaceflight is unfolding. SpaceX stands at the threshold of its most ambitious milestone yet, catching Starship, the world's largest spacecraft, right out of the sky. This isn't just another launch and landing, it's the key to unlocking true space reusability. Following Flight 7's explosive debut of Starship Flight 2, SpaceX engineers have been working tirelessly on a daring innovation. Hidden within the towering launch site stands Mechazilla, equipped with massive robotic arms nicknamed chopsticks, ready to attempt something never before seen in aerospace history, gently plucking a massive spacecraft returning from orbit. The signs of this bold plan are already visible. Recent footage shows S-33 sporting a mysterious new landing system in Megabay 2, while S-35's modified design reveals carefully placed openings for landing pins. These aren't just minor tweaks, they're the building blocks of a complete transformation in how we recover spacecraft. Elon Musk himself recently revealed this groundbreaking plan, stating that after one more ocean landing, SpaceX will attempt the impossible, catching Starship with the tower. This announcement sent shockwaves through the space community, as it would mark the first ever attempt to catch a vehicle of this size, returning from orbital velocity. Today, we're going to break down exactly how SpaceX plans to accomplish this feat, examining the intricate systems, innovative designs, and cutting-edge technology that will make this seemingly impossible task a reality. Let's dive right in. At the heart of SpaceX's mission to revolutionize spaceflight lies a challenge that would have seemed like science fiction just years ago: catching a massive spacecraft as it returns from orbit. The journey to this moment has been marked by both triumphs and setbacks, each teaching valuable lessons that bring us closer to this historic achievement. Deep within the halls of SpaceX's engineering facilities, teams have been meticulously developing a system that pushes the boundaries of what's possible. The story begins with S-33, the Starship designated for Flight 7. While many focused on its external appearance, a crucial detail went largely unnoticed: a pioneering simulated landing system carefully integrated into its structure while still in Megabay 2. This wasn't just another test component, it represented the culmination of years of research, countless sleepless nights, and the unwavering determination of engineers who refused to accept impossible as an answer. During Flight 6, SpaceX took a bold step that few noticed at the time. They strategically removed heat shield tiles from specific areas, creating a window into how these critical zones would perform under the intense stresses of orbital flight. The data gathered from this seemingly simple modification would prove invaluable, guiding the development of future landing systems that would need to withstand the brutal forces of atmospheric re-entry. As S-35 took shape, the evolution became more apparent. New openings appeared in its sleek hull, carefully positioned to house the landing pins that would eventually interface with Mechazilla's massive arms. These weren't just holes in a spacecraft, they represented the physical manifestation of SpaceX's vision for true reusability. Each opening was precisely calculated, every measurement scrutinized, knowing that even the smallest error could mean the difference between success and failure. The landing pins themselves tell a story of extraordinary engineering ingenuity. Chrome Kiwi, a respected analyst in the space community, revealed fascinating details about their design. The pins feature a subtle yet crucial curved lower surface, a detail that might seem insignificant at first glance, but represents a breakthrough in stability control. This curvature, working in harmony with the chopsticks catching mechanism, helps dampen vibrations and reduce the risk of dangerous oscillations during the critical moments of capture. But the true marvel lies in how these pins are protected during the hellish journey through Earth's atmosphere. The heat shield tiles that cover them aren't just simple thermal barriers. They're the result of countless iterations, each version tested and refined to ensure they can protect these vital components when they're needed most. The engineering team faced a seemingly impossible challenge: Create a system robust enough to withstand the inferno of re-entry while remaining precise enough to execute a catch that requires millimeter-level accuracy. Flight 8 will mark a dramatic departure from previous missions. Instead of a partial orbit ending in an ocean splashdown, Starship will complete a full orbital journey before attempting its historic return to Starbase. This extended mission profile isn't just about adding flight time, it represents the ultimate test of every system SpaceX has developed. The heat shield will face longer exposure to extreme temperatures. The flaps, critical for controlling Starship's descent, must perform flawlessly for an extended period. Each component